Business Alert, the pharmaceutical industry now reacting to that report we just talked about a short while ago about antidepressants. A survey submitted to the FDA says that the effectiveness of antidepressants may be overrated and that the industry has distorted their results, causing doctors and patients to misprescribe the drugs. Now, these are serious allegations, folks. The industry now responding in a statement sent to Fox Business. Pharma says, quote, after reviewing the New England Journal of Medicine's article about clinical trial transparency, Pharma found that its authors neglected to mention the fact that industry and government have already taken proactive steps to make clinical trial information transparent and accessible. Another critical, let me finish reading this. Another critical point missing in the New England Journal of Medicine article is the fact that the FDA does not classify clinical trials as positive or negative. Rather, FDA looks at all the clinical trial data generated by the company and then bases its regulatory decision on benefit and risk. Now, Pharma goes on to say, clearly many positive steps have been taken to help assure that clinical trial results are transparent and easily accessible. Clearly, the FDA has a lot to sort through here.
How hard can it be to just give people the information that you've generated? Just get it out. You don't have to take steps and be proactive. Publish it on the internet. It's free.
Well, and the problem, too, though, when you look at some of these studies, and the New England Journal of Medicine tries to break it down and make it accessible. Accessible mean basically you're able to understand it. A lot of this stuff, you know, if you get a prescription and you read the pamphlet in there, the little leaflet, you don't understand half of what it says. I think the pharmaceutical industry needs to be like Wall Street and like the SEC filings, these regulatory filings, and make them understandable in plain language, as we try to do on this show.
I was about to say the SEC filings, not sure those are plain language either.
They're much better than what they were before.
Any information, whether it's the analysis or the data itself, it's easy to publish it. It's free. It's called the internet. I don't know, Pfizer.com could put it on Pfizer.com/. But let the experts go out and parse through it. Just get the information out there. Let the public deal with it.
All right, we're going to keep on top of this story for you all. But now, time to throw back around a quick shot.
I think so. You guys ready to start boozing it up?
Ta-da!
Verbally.
Joining us today, Bill Schultz and Alice Gaynor. Welcome back to the show, both of you.
Oh my goodness, in a business suit,
whoa, man.
you clean up very well.
I figured it was either this or a barrel with suspenders, and I went with the suit.
I hope you enjoy. Very, very sharp.
Thank you.
We had a rodeo clown on the show already today, so I'm glad you.
I'm glad. Well, I would have stolen his thunder.
I'm not referring to myself as the rodeo clown, for the record. SecondLife.com, a completely digital world where people create personas and try to mirror real life virtually, has got banking issues. Yeah, just like the United States of America. However, facing a choice between taxing the casual user, the renter, or the minimum wage earner in real life, in order to bail out the speculators and gamblers, you know, those people who borrowed hundreds of thousands of dollars, Second Life's management is simply shutting down the banking system.
Bill, what do you make of it?
I just feel bad for these people.
They're not real people, actually.
Well, there are real people controlling their fake better versions. And I just wish they'd take their virtual head out of their virtual butts, look out a real window, see there's a real world out there full of girls that they can kiss, houses that their mother doesn't own, and just, get a real life. And maybe this will help them do it. Maybe this will see there's a big...
Can you point out the girls I can kiss?
They're all around us.
Are you on the Second Life thing?
I've never been on the
Second Life.
No.
Alice, what do you
make? Not that we know of.
Yeah.
Not that I know of. Yeah, exactly.
Are you a Second Lifer?
No. I have enough problems with the one life I'm living.
Yeah, I hear
I think maybe this will help wean people off of it, like you were saying, and maybe help them get back to their real life.
You know that this is just like the first of many. You know, in 10 years, there will be people that will never leave their digital world. It'll be like Lawnmower Man. Remember that movie?
Although this brings up a very good show option for you guys. Why don't you have the founder of this thing, Second Life, make a virtual Cody, a virtual Rebecca, and do a whole virtual happy hour one time.
Well,
free publicity for him.
We already had. We were jib-jab.
Virtual Cody and virtual Rebecca.
We could have Hoofy, Boo. We could have Snap.
Exactly. You could coexist with them, and you guys would be able to drink this time.
And then
on the show.
They'll make us look better too. Hopefully, skinnier.
I could use
and
a virtual
maybe
Rebecca.
You'll get some muscles.
Yeah, maybe they won't make me look like Ellen DeGeneres.
Hey, sex in bathrooms. Well, the ACLU is suing to say it's a private place and it should be okay to have sex in a public restroom. Now, this is an attempt to clear Senator Larry Craig's name.
Good luck with that.
Bill, you've had sex in bathrooms.
I haven't
Have you ever had sex?
You and I
actually?
both know that I've never had sex, and I have enough
How
problem.
would I know that?
Because you make fun of my virginity
Oh, yeah,
every time
that's
you're on
right.
Red Eye,
Okay,
and it's
that's right.
assumed, but I'm coming on the table right now. But also, I have enough problem going to the bathroom in public bathrooms, so I don't get this. But the thing I love is that even people that are defending Larry Craig are still admitting that he had sex in the bathroom. Like, he's thankful for the ACLU's support, but he's like, all right, yeah, that's great that it's you should legally be allowed to have sex in the bathroom, but I just had a wide stance. Yeah, that's not exactly what I did. Like, the poor guy, even his supporters are like, oh, well, he had sex in the bathroom.
I love the fact that Boston Legal made an episode out of it. It was with William Shatner being the one getting busted in the bathroom. It was really funny. Alice, do you think it should be made okay?
Sanitizing issues. I mean, like you were saying, I don't even want to go in public restrooms. You know, I don't want to know what people were doing in before me. I think that opens a whole other, can of worms. If you let Larry Craig go, you're just letting everybody else go ahead and say, okay, we're going to go to the bathrooms.
See, I do want to know what people were doing before me. I have lots of security cameras in my home bathroom, but
yeah, that's a good point.
Hobby.
I don't want to go in a bathroom where somebody just had sex in there. How gross is that?
The thing that I don't really understand, I'm down with the ACLU sometimes, but I don't really understand, like, public bathroom. It's private.
Yeah, that and alone, it's
flip it, I guess, right?
Although ever the investigative reporter, Cody was soliciting for an hour before the show at the Bull and Bear bathroom. He was tapping like Sammy Davis Jr.
Doing my homework in the ladies' bathroom.
Always working.
I would go in the ladies'
Thank you,
bathroom.
folks, very
I'd emphasize
much.
that.
On tap next, 20-somethings, the so-called millennials that Cody loves, rank Google as the #1 company to work for. Why? Something about being sexy and offering perks. That's on tap next.